Straight on the stream, straight in the action. All in with a short stack. We go. It's gonna be a record. Knocked out on the first hand of the stream. Before we only had 6 blinds. We're past late reg. Jack Queen suited, what can you do? There's a jack. There's another jack. Another jack? No. Well, we suck out against Ace King and the Ace 10 there. Starters, you mean to go on? Alright, what are we playing today? Today, it is the main event of the Micro Roller Championships. That starts at 9 o'clock. So we'll be jumping on that then. And in the meantime, pardon me, we have some Omaha. $11 mystery bounty. Been doing well in these recently. We've won one of these on Sunday, the $11 PLOs. We won one on Sunday, won the previous Sunday, and last Monday we came second, third, fourth, something like that. So we're crushing those at the moment. We've also got a $4 PLO. The $4 counts as a championships event. We have an $11 big shot. And we have a $5 rumble. The rumble and the big shot also count as championships. So that's good. And we're going to see what we can do. The stream on competition has ended. Which is why the A8 Brandon's gone from the frames. Not much going on at the moment. We've got this PLO hand that we're about to fold. Had the gut shot, but it's a bit weak. The winner of Stream On will be announced tomorrow on the A8 TV. They're covering the final table of the Championships Main. So if we get to the final table, we'll be on the A8 TV stream, which will be good. But it's a long way to go to the final table. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who's through to day 2 so far. So there are 600 players through to day 2. Is that right? That's a lot of players. Yeah, 600 players through to day 2, so long way to go to get to a final table. We're sitting... Oh, me. 52nd with 157,000 chips. So we got a nice chunky stack for that one. Top one for that. Top bounty for that one. 10 grand as well. So hopefully we can have a bit of a deep run in that and pick up some bounties and see how that goes. That starts in 4 minutes. Ace Queen, Deuce 5. It's not too bad. The guy has raised to 3. We don't want to get re-raised, so we're happy to let that one go. We're sitting 15th from 32 in this mystery bounty so far. Don't want to. Yeah, as I was saying, the stream on competition if the winner is announced tomorrow, whilst AA is streaming the final table for the Micro Roller Championships. So we'll be tuning in for that. Or, I mean, if we make the final table and we're on that, we'll be streaming it. 6, 7, 8, 4. Got a terrible hand. Got a good connectivity, 2 suits. Get a call. Multi-way to the flop. And the flop is bad. All the high cards. All the clubs. There's no way we're winning this. We just want to get out of there. And out we get. Well, we check down. On the other PLO, Ace King 4-5 with suited Ace King. Diamonds are good for us. Couple of callers so far. The PLO 11, we've got Queen Queen Jack 7. We're coming in with a raise as well. Not the best of flops. We don't really like the clubs out there. We need a queen under 10 to get to the straight, so, and there's already straights out there. We'll probably be letting that one go. Up here, we continued and they called. Diamonds have completed, so we're happy to check down now. And the ace comes out, so we're really not in good shape. 550 Rumble, let's look at some Hold'em. Gonna come in with a min raise and hopefully induce the shove from the big blind now. He doesn't, he just calls. Queen high flop, not amazing. Pedball Dosa we're going to be continuing a lot of the time. A teeny tiny amounts. Defender with ace-6 up on the big shot. Get a bottom pair. I think we call one. Hope to improve. Or a check down. So hopefully he's got queen here. Because even if he's got queen, the random shove seems a bit odd. He doesn't. Ace deuce of diamonds. We could come along here, but really don't want to induce a squeeze bet. Ace2 is kind of like borderline. Prefer a better suited ace. Ace 10-9. I think we can raise this. This guy's been quite loose. Ace Ace doesn't need too much help in winning, and you're also blocking them from having Ace Ace. So we're happy to get it in here. They got King King, 10-9. It would just be pretty tragic if we lost this. There we go. We both got set, which is quite surprising, but yeah, King King 10-9 versus Ace Ace 10-9. Pretty much nightmare situation for them. Ace 2-3. If it's double suited, we might be tempted, but like Ace D3, we do block the 7, but a lot of the times we're going to have the lower end of the straight, so it's not amazing. 440, Jack, King 4, but suited Jack. This is an okay hand. Like, they're probably a bit prettier than they look prettier than they are. It's not a fantastic flop. We do have the overpair, but when this guy's shoving full pot, we're basically committing our entire stack if we call this, so we're out of there. In the $11 big. King 10 suited. Oh, we don't really want to see the 3-bet. Gonna have to let this go. 3-bet from the small blind is quite strong. We're not expecting to come up against any weaker hands here. Getting our raise on from under the gun in the... What's this, a rumble? Oof. I was about to say we might play this tight and try and cruise to the payouts, but he does have $6 on his head. You might be in trouble here, but I think with the bounty we're pressed into call. It is Ace King. That's not what we wanted to see. Down to 3 blinds. We're basically targeting Ace Jack, Ace 10 suited. Don't mind flipping too much there either for the bigger bounty. We're now pressed in to call whatever happens here with the suited deuce 5. If we 5, there's another 5. that's another 5. Cool. We're ripping today. More of a kind already. We won that Jack Queen straight off the bat as well. Although we were a little bit unlucky to run Ace Queen into Ace King there, but I think we check call here. We want to get some money in this pot. When they check behind, they probably don't have 2 pair. They probably have pair or worse. Good looking but bad hand. Yellow, you don't want three of a kind in your hand because you can only use two of them. Got a good price for this. Too bad of a flop. We got the gut shot, we got a single pair. There is a spade out there. We'll be happy to check this down. Still got the gut shot. Hoping to check it down again. And it hits. We've now got the nuts. See if we can get paid 11. Don't think they're gonna likely call full pot anyway, so up we go. Get the knockout. Got a couple of levels till the bounty kicks in on this one. And we're about to shove the big Ace Queen. We're not going to run into Ace King again. Right? Oh god. Ah, it's Jack King. That's fine. As long as he doesn't hit that king. There we go. Jack King. A bit of a call there for that dude. A nice spot for us. Nice little double up. And back to the PLO. Got a cheap flop. Kind of hoping for diamonds more than anything else. A 4 puts even more straights out there. Unless we get like 4 then a 3 and then we have a full house, but unlikely. No diamond. Pretty horrific card for us. We're going to fold as soon as anyone bets. Down here. Double suited 9s and 4s. I think we're going to have to come in with a little raise. It's a lot of potential for this to make a nutted hand. We haven't made a nutted hand. Got a pair of 9s. So we got second pair. We're going to put our little bet, because if he had diamonds, I think he would bet that. I'm expecting a fold. Okay. Maybe it's just slow playing. Up here, we're re-raising this guy. We're going to go for the rest of his chips with pocket 10s. You can have Ace King this time. I'll take a flip. Ace 9. We're in good again. Just none of those 3 outs. There we go. Imagine that. That's the second time that we've survived a 3-outer. The 3 outs always hit. And we've got a straight 9 to king. It's not the nut straight though. We are going to raise to protect against the flush. We take that. And we're about to be all in on the rumble again. Pocket 5s for the win. And it's not looking good for us with pocket 5s. We are out of there. Just off the money as well. But what can you do when you're a short stack? We're calling this 3-bet with 9s. It's not a bad flop for 9s. Call another one. So how many times is this going to be an overpair, and how many times is he going to just jam Ace King or something? I think we have to fold. I wouldn't expect him to throw back ace-10. Maybe ace-10 suited on the pre-flop. It's kind of a tough spot. Doesn't really make sense unless he's got an overpair. Yellow 440. Raising up with the aces and 6-5 suited. Getting more callers than we'd expect. Just got to pray someone doesn't have a 2, really. We probably won't spin up another table to replace the rumble was knocked out of. We're probably just gonna leave it until we get to the main event. Don't want to play too many tables. Want to concentrate on that one. You get 3-bet here and a call. I think we have to let this go. We don't have any flush potential. And 8s and 4s aren't the biggest pairs going. We can only use one of them at a time. I expect when this dude's 3-bet and he's got aces or kings. There we go. Got the kings. Jacks, not too bad. A 5 and a 9, which could come up with a little raise. Pair of 10s. We've also got the 9 and the jack. We can continue here. For how short we are, like, sometimes we're going to run into 10s, but we're happy just to get it there. Get it in. $17 blinds. We're about to get a free flop on the $11 Omaha. Someone's throwing donkeys around. Who's throwing donkeys in here? I mean, we're not going to fight for this particularly. Pair of 6s, not particularly good. Nine deuce king. Not really wanting to get involved with a big raise like this. Might be pressed in if there's a couple of callers, but I'd imagine these guys will ship rather than call. So the mystery bounty starts in 2 minutes. It kicks in 17. In my head it was 18. But we're on 16. 2.5 minutes left of the 16, and then we'll be in the mystery bounty. Top mystery bounty is going to be $100. Coming up to the end of the late reg, we've got about 14 minutes late reg in the big shot. Sitting about mid-pack, we did take a bit of a hit earlier. 25 big blinds isn't too bad. And ace queen also isn't too bad. Yeah, top pair. The diamonds are out there though. There's also that lower straight, which we don't want to let them draw. So we're going to put in a bigger sizing. I think we have to rip this. They would check raise flush draws. They're probably check raising a lot of aces as well, but we're beating most of their aces. Oh, they've got two pair. That's unfortunate for us. We'll rebuy that one. Back in for 12 bigs. Hopefully we can spin this up. Bit unfortunate to run ace queen into ace deuce with a two pair there. What's going on here? We're just seeing if we get a cheap flop for half a blind with a very trashy hand. Oh, this guy's having none of it. Although if everyone calls, we might be priced in here 3 into what 20. We're calling 3 into about 16. And nope, no good. Nada. The mystery bounty is on. We're 5th of 26. Can we take down the 11 PLO again? We got a tiny stack on the big blind, a tiny stack to our right, a tiny stack there to his right. We're in a good place. Oh look, in the big, we're all in. Come on, the sevens. Oh, we've run into nines. We do have a straight draw though. Nope, no good. Back in the 11. That's a pretty good flop for us. We got the 8. We got a straight draw. Gonna try and get the rest of this guy. He's sat out. Why is he sat out? I'm gonna wait to see if he comes back. There we go. I don't want him just to randomly fold. We want him to call this. And hopefully these guys to fold. Targeting that bounty. 100 up top, 250s, a few 25s. We're in good. Ah, oh, rivered. Or bad river? Yeah, river. The river gave him a straight, but we're in good. And this guy's, is that forestalling? Yeah. So we'll be raising this as well. Trying to get in on the 440 with ace queen. We take that down. I mean, people get weird with this kind of stuff. We're gonna have to call. Got a queen. We just keep checking. Just a pair of queens for us. It's not very good. We got two pair. Or straight. Yeah, the straight. Don't be the 100. Oh, it's a 50 though. Ooh. Would have been a nice one to win. A little bit too weak from an early position because we don't want to get raised like this. Twos. 10 blinds, let's go. Twos never lose. Get re-raised. We're hoping this is ace-x and not bigger pair. It's a bigger pair. Heart or a two. Nope. We're not getting traction in this big 11, are we? I'm not going to rebuy that again. Queen, 3. We're going to limp. We're going to put a limp and try and get this short stack. With this many people in, like, Queen, 3 is really not going to be very good. And the short stack is out. Let's check this down. We're in on the 440. I was going for that straight, but the other queen's got out. So we're not looking in good shape now. Still plenty of late reg on that one, so we'll go back in. Got half an hour until the main event. See if we can find another thing to keep us going. Still getting all the checks with this queen hand. We're going to have to call one blind, I think. Kind of imagine pocket kings and pocket aces would have raised pre. We've now got the flush draw as well. This is screaming a lower straight, but we are blocking it. Bit of an interesting hand. So our options for other tables, there's an 880 big shot. There's an $11 big shot. We do complete the flush. Let me put out a little poke. There it is. Quite a nice pot. Bit of a weird hand, but ended up in our favour. Oh, he had a rather queen. Ace, queen, deuce, 5. Quite like being on the big blind here when there's short stacks. There's also a 22 mystery bounty we could play. One club, but it's a paired board. Happy to let this go. Pick up a gut shot. And we got nada. We're happy to let this go against this big stack. Don't really need to be battling out with another top 3 stack. Or top 4 stack, 5 stack. Oh, we take it down, take it down with the ace high. King 4-6-5. Okay, so now we know he's raising quite aggressively with a with not the best of hands. We're gonna jump in the mystery 22. Here's a short set calling, but we can make the nuts with this kind of hand. We've hit 3 of a kind, and we've got a lot of spades. I think we check raises potentially. We're hoping for that short stack to get it all in. Just sort my tables out. Yeah, I think we've raised this, try and get this other player in. We just don't really want the other big stack coming along. We'll probably have to call this off though. Oh, we're only 4 away from the money. But we've currently got the second nuts. And we've got spades. And hopefully if they've got a bigger spade draw, that'll block the spade draw. Well, that's unfortunate. Second set versus top set. We just need a spade. No spade came. Not really much to do about that. We've still got plenty. We've still got 35 or 34 blinds. Certainly enough to pick up some bounties with 7 of 21. Right, let's update our totals. What have we got left? We are PLO 11. We're still in. Big shot's gone. PLO 4 is still there. The rumble's gone. It's all the hold'em we're doing badly in. So we got an MB22. There we go. So we've got $11 PLO left. $4 PLO left. Reason that's picked up the wrong table. There you go. And $22 mystery bounty that's still got about an hour and a half late reg. The lower PLO has got about half hour late reg. And we're 2 away from the monies on the $11. $4. Gonna defend this. Pick up the gut shot. We got pair. Quite a big bet. Two players all in here. We don't really have the hands to call another 11 blinds. Kind of awkward. We know this guy's raising quite weak. Let's see what he's got because the little envelope's in the way. 10-6-9-8. Well, at least he's taken us into the money. But definitely marking him so we remember that he is weak sauce. Just to target this guy. This guy's gonna raise though. Every time. $10 gives us a straight. We're blocking the lower straight. Oh my god, he's just gutting it. Alright. But all in on the $4 PLO. But those straight draws. That's not it. It's also not it. Cool, we've gone from having a good start to a terrible start. He's ripped it in with a random hand and taken it again. This guy. Don't win the 100. Oh, the 100's already gone. This guy. Oh no, don't. Oh, okay, we're still on the same table. That's fine. This is where I want my chips to come from. There's no short stacks at this table. I'm the short stack. Well, I'm one of the short stacks at this table, which is a bit unfortunate. We go. Here's a hold'em hand. Remember that game? We can do a standard little range bet here. Tough for them to call unless they've got spades, an 8, or a jack. Don't improve. There's no spade there. 9-10 gets there. Think we can check back. And then We probably won't get ace high to fold, so I think the way here is to check and hope we pick it up with a kicker. Hope they have like 9 queen, 10 6, something like that. Okay, we're splitting. Got the same hand. Go, $4 PLO. See if we can get this one going. Get the raise. Hopefully they're both chasing spades. One was chasing spades, the other one was chasing a straight. But we take it with a full house. We improve our three of a kind to a full house, and we take that thing. So up to a decent sized stack there on the yellow. Just under middle of the pack. I think we need this light as bright as it is. So better, isn't it? Yeah, that's much better. 778. We really want to try and play the stronger hands here. Play a little bit tighter. Try and chunk through a bit. Because as one of the shortest stacks on the table, we imagine people will come after us. We have 10 minutes until the main. We have quite a good hand here. Double suited. The problem is we're going to run into a lot of like aces. Kind of happy that we folded with that flop. Oh wow. Someone's been knocked out on the 11. $15. All the big bounties are going. We're going to have to get in there quick. Not a terrible hand. Also on the 440, we've got Queen, Queen, 6, 10 with 2 seats. And it's all good on. On the MB, we just got on the 22 MB, we got top pair. Terrible flop on the 440. Queen, Queen, 6, 10. We do have a seat, sir. But we're going to have to get out of the way. On the $22 with a pair of 10, sir, we got that through. I think we have to call this. We're now up and down. We're hoping check, check. He's just going for the knockout. Could easily have aces, ace king. Tough spot, that one. So we've got down to 14. on the final two tables, and it's not going our way. $100 starters. Current payout is $9. It was an $11 buy-in. And we've made 0 bounties. Is this person just playing hyper aggressive? Should I have called that last hand? That's what I'm trying to figure out. See if they gun. Yeah, they do. Okay, they got the nuts there. But they were betting for a tomato. A tomato. There's 3 short stacks on us on the other table. And on 440, we're going to have to get this in. We've flopped. Queen King's beating us and Queen 8 is beating us, but we've flopped one of the nuts. Went from 0%, I went up there just because it's a straight flush draw. That was a bit weird. Knockout though, up to 70. 60. Blinds have just gone through? Probably. Go, PLO 11. Ace King suited with a 7-5. We can get a flop for half a blind, we will. We'll be on break in a minute. We might not survive till the break. With 10 blinds, ace 6-4 with a suited ace, we're getting it in. Hoping for a re-raise. I imagine this guy's been playing aggressive. He's getting in whatever, yeah. He's going to call us off whatever we do, so... Come on, don't get shy now. Okay, we're up to 14 blinds. And we are on the break, so we will be back in the 5 minutes. And when we get back, we will have the main event up. Exciting. Oh, sorry. I realised my mic's been off for like the past 10 minutes. Been talking to myself. Let's hope he doesn't have a better ace. Pretty tragic. Gonna raise him. Defend that equity. We don't want to play like massive pots against another big stack. We're gonna check this back. So we kind of want to raise just to get him off draws. It's not a heart, which is good for us. We'll call a bet depending on how big it is. We're calling that. Hoping he's got a pocket pair, 8, king, failed flush draw. Ah, he's got the better jack. Oh, unfortunate. Well, we're starting off going backwards. We've still got a decent sized stack. This isn't the way we wanted this to go. All the top bounties still in play. A few thousands have gone though. 500, 600s have gone. So if we get a bounty, we're hoping for a 0. Anything that's not 0 is good. Anything that is a 0, starts with 0 is good. Update my titles there. Middle pair. Parallel bets if we can take this here and now. 880 big shot. Kind of priced in for this. Get the king. Can it hold against the 3-outer? Yes, it can. They do push a lot weaker here than ace queen. Unlucky that they lost that, but got a free flop. Got a gut shot. But it's not going to be good enough for us to cool off. Wouldn't have hit. Not that it really matters. 880 raising the ace 5. Hopefully just take it here. It's not a bad flop. We got top pair. We got a gut shot. We've got the big spade. Hits range more, so we go for a smaller sizing. Hopefully we can raise this. Don't think this is a cool... This guy's been really tight as well. We flattered this just to try and target some short stacks, as it is a hand that can flop the nuts. We don't mind doing that with the suited hands. And sometimes we could just pick up the pot as well. Wonderbar. King 9. That's raising a lot. I don't want to call this one as much just because it's not suited, and also with these short stacks. In this position, they're probably not going to call. Probably shoving. Well, this guy might call. That's probably. Just extra people to get through. We need some hands on some of these. On the PLO 440, we've got 31 blinds. Late Ridge is about to end. And then we'll have about just over 10 minutes till the mystery bounty kicks in. Short stack survives, gets the double up. They keep doubling up. Haven't seen very many short stacks get knocked out. Oh no, someone's won the 10k. It's gone so early. There's still 4ks, there's still 2ks. 3 1ks are gone. No 500, no 200. But someone's won that 10k. That is massive for that person. $22, I think we might I'd be in a position to shove this. Limp. Up top. We've only got 7 blinds. Queen 9 suited, I think, is a shove if this guy folds. Go. We kind of want the folds more than anything. Yeah, it seems like he's limping. Trash. Defending the big shot. Gonna have to fold to pretty much anything here, though. Another $22. For 10 blinds, we've got to get the 5s in if we're opening. But too much fold equity to not. When someone calls, a lot of time we're flipping. Guy behind's immediately shoves over the top. Let's hope it's a flip. It's not. We've run 5 and 7s. We've hit 5 though. No 7. There we go. We got lucky on that one. On the main event, we've got Ace Jack suited, and there's a small stack on the big blind. This could be a bounty coming our way if it all goes to plan. We want fold, fold, ship. All in on the big shot as well. We'll just see if this guy calls first. Or ships, or what he does. Big shot, all in goes through. Red ace queen. Re-raise ship for 16 blinds. But here on the main, we've got ace jack. He's thinking about it. Which hopefully means he's got something like king, queen, ace 10, jack, queen suited. Oh, they fold. It's not what we wanted to see. Oh, they were tanking because we're on the bubble. So, this bubble will go probably in a hand, but there's too many people. But hell, it's going to be 38. Is the min cash? There's far too many people for this bubble to drag out at all. We'll probably end up down at like 550 or so after this end. Or 555 or something. After this bubbles pop, you will see lots of short stack shoving. So the number of people in this tournament is going to start going down quite rapidly, and a lot of bounties are going to start disappearing. We've still got the 4 and the 2Ks. Can't believe someone's already got the 10K though, like pretty early for that sort of shenanigans. Here we go, 554. $38 locked up so far. Well, if this folds to us, we will open and try and target the short stack. 4-3 gets plenty of equity. Ooh. We don't want to call this though, because we don't want to get re-raised. Unfortunately. Yeah, as soon as that bubble pops, you'll start seeing these short stacks going for it. Luckily, we've still got plenty of chips. We've been going a bit backwards, but we're still in a position to knock some of the short stacks out. Not going to go absolutely mental chasing it though, like a lot of people do. That's not the way. Plus now the 10k bounty's out, we're to get 10k. Well, actually, first place is only 6k. There's still more money in bounties than there are. Oh. Okay, we're going for a little race here. Hope for short stack re-raises. Some dead money in the pot. We'll ship over the top. We got the big slick. Come on, Pat Sharp. Or is it Pat's Harp? I mean... Alright, dude. Oh, that's not what you... It's not what you want to see. Just a queen on the flop. Get it in good. 3 out of hits on the flop. Squeeze away. can't catch a break. The big shot, we got 10s. We're now in bad shape on the main after that. Horrific scenes. Question is, if this folds to us, we might have to call because we have enough equity. It doesn't fold to us. We would have been out in bad shape against fours, but maybe we'd hit 3 out of once. Looks like a min bounty. I was talking about the main, but I had the big shot open. Big shot. We've got the club, which is nice. I think we check call. History of Bounties starting on the $4 PLO. Still 10 for a straight. Ace is probably good. No club though. We do have bluff potential if a club comes. This is a bit too much for us to chase. And with them we pick up queens. So hopefully someone's going to be raising or getting it in pre-flop like that. Mind another caller. Ace. Oh my god. Just hits ace 3. Diamond? Okay, the diamond's good. At least there was a bit of justice there. Yeah, all in with ace 3. It's not even any bounties. That was very weak. These people are crazy, man. It's not letting me open his color thing so I can mark him, unfortunately. Sometimes there's a bug with 888 where it does that. You double click someone to bring up a little page where you can change the color of their circle, which is very nice for tagging people, which I like to do, but when most of the time it doesn't work. Put in a little min raise here, see if we can isolate this big blind. Top bounty up here is 100. Yeah, $100. A couple of 50s, a few 25s. Keep an eye on this guy. Might be. We've only seen him raise once, but it might be a crazy re-raiser. Gonna be raising this again. Same thing, trying to target this dude. This guy's not raised this time. Which means he at least has some concept of some hands being better than others. It's not a jack on the flop, and there's no short stack in there. We are the short stack. Really have to get out of the way of this. They could easily have two pairs, flush draws, etc. There's lots of bad cards for us. Let's see what he had. 6, 9, 10 deuce. There's the flush. Seven deuce is not going to cut it on the main. With a short stack on the table, we're just going to be gunning for a double up as whenever we can. We're not really that worried about the soft bubbles. The next soft bubble is about $5. About $4.20. A couple of the 2Ks have gone. Still the 4Ks in play. Need to wait till we got a better hand than that. 9-6, also not going to do it. Guy up here is just gutting it. He's playing so many hands as well. Let's see him knock out the other guy with a hand that he probably shouldn't have been playing. So bear that in mind for when we try and get our double up. We are down the short stack on this table, so no knockouts for us. Potential knockout on that. Nope. He gets a fold. Not getting very many hands at the moment. Hello, Queen 87. I think we're going to have to get this in, especially against this dude who's been playing loose. We've not got that many blinds. We're in the money. We need to double up to try and get some bounties. Get one call. We get two calls. 3-3-3 ace. Oh my god, he hits a 1-3 in the deck. What on earth? Wow. So we get it incorrect, got completely outdrawn, hits a 1-outer, like... Horrific. What is going on? Can't catch any kind of break. 880, we got top pair. We're 10 blinds behind, we'll get us in here. Knockout on the 22. We're still struggling though. If this folds to us, we'll be shipping it. It does not fold to us. On the main, we've got ace-7. And this other 7 blind stack is shoved. Which we're going to have to get it in and hope that it's like something like ace-king. Oh, do we get it in with someone else shoving over the top? This is a very risky shove over the top with all these stacks behind. I think we're going to have to fold. This is going to be crushing our range a lot of the time. Oh, 5s. Short stack survives. Catches the 8 on the river. They did get it in with the best hand, so it's bad. Oh. Come on, where's our hands at? Can't get a hand anywhere. Queen 6 a lot of time is going to be defend on the big blind, but it's not amazing. On the main, yeah, all in. Ace-9 is as good as it's going to get with 7 blinds. Get a lot of folds, which is kind of nice. Obviously, the more people call, the less likely we are to get a double up. Then we might get a triple up or something. But here we go. Come on, be a weak ace. low pocket pair, king queen, something like that. 10-8. What's he do? Oh my god, we're about to lose to 10-8. Oh, just gets in with a 10-8 and absolutely gets lucky. Sigh. Well, that's our main event dreams come to an end. Have a min bounty, you really deserve it. Ace 10 for 10 blinds or less than 10 blinds. It's going in. Reg is about to finish on the 880 big shot. And on this 22 we're looking at, we've got about 40 minutes left. So the way this session's going, we might cut our losses if we get knocked out of these ones. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. Pocket aces. What's the bet? We get knocked out here. It's one of those sessions. The brownie for this would be 800 if we get to the bounty stage. We got a call. We got an all in. We're all in. We got the nuts. They got the queens. They got 2 outs. And they hit it. On the river. This is a fun session. Alright, we're not gonna rebuy if we're running this bad. Like, sometimes you just have to cut your losses. So we've got one table. King 6. We can raise this if it folds to us, just as a still. But we're not first in. Gonna play some blasts, just to get some more action. Yeah, $30 blast. See a double knockout on the big shot. Gut shot for us here. Backdoor flush draw. We're gonna bet 2 if it checks to us, and hopefully we can take it there. Then obviously we still got equity with that semi bluff. That's all we like to see. Picked up a pot on the 22 as well. Oh, we got pocket 4s. In the blast, we got ace king, which is smashing. Definitely getting this in on the blast. Get one call. I imagine we're getting a second call. Just need to hold. No club. There we go. That's what we like to see. Why can't we run like this than anything else? going for a cheeky little set mine. We're doing this because, like, this guy's raised, but there's a fair amount of dead money in here. We're calling 6 into 14. It's not the worst flop. A paired flop is good for a pair. The problem is, I think we have to call 5 blinds because it's only a quarter pot. But the problem here is there's a lot of cards that can be bad for us, but we don't really want to raise. That is not a card that's going to be bad for us, though. That's a card that's going to be very, 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 very good for us. Probably. If they have pocket jacks, pocket nines, or jack 9, I'm going to be devastated. They got a bluff is what they got. On the blast, seeing if we can just steal this pot as is. Get out of the way though. So in the big shot, we're 9th of 130. After that, 100 the full house. What's going on here? Blast, they're all getting it in. Ninth of 129 now, 72 places left. 9th of about to be less than 129. 72 places paid. So we've got a little bit of way till we hit the cash. On the blast, the guy was forced all in. Or called all in less than the blinds, so we had no option of anything to do there. They double up to 2 blinds, which I will be raising on. Another knockout on this 880. And this guy wins again. Gonna be in with 6 blinds with 9-8 suited. We're now kind of like push fold. And D suited isn't really what we want. And the big shot, we defended our blind up middle. Turn 2 pair. 69 of hearts, hey hey hey. Get the 6. No ace, please. 4. There we go. Guy checked. We're gonna have to bet here. We don't want to get raised, but we're happy to try and get him to call with a pair. Ugh. We've rivered the straight. Queen 7 not gonna get it done. See if Queen 9 can get it done. Let's see if King 7 can get it done. Blast. Full of fun blast. Get to hit any big prizes of blast. This guy just lost Ace King to 9s after he got a big pot against us. And it's chopped him in half. So we're calling the button because he might be tilted. This hits the big blinds range best with these low cards, although we've just hit top pair with second best kicker. Should have bet more here really to stop the straight and spades drawing, but then I'd expect them to bet. $44 away from the money. Take a little bit of time. We're all in on the blast. This guy, like from less than a blind, is just winning every single in. Here comes another one. It's running horrifically well. That did it for that blast. Get another one up. 1 out of 2 in the blasts. We're up $10. Tempting to go for a steal here. Because this guy was playing quite tight, but now he's just had a bit of a roller coaster. I think he might be going a bit nuts. In for another $30 blast. With this dude who doesn't seem to lose any all-ins. We get a walk. We'll take a walk. We'll take walks all day. Gonna have to let that one go. Borderline. I think this early on we can let this go. This doesn't need to be a smaller size racer, so we've got a lot of big stacks. Big blind's a big stack. 10-9, obviously bottom of our range, more of a like our bluff range. Against a big stack, if we see a small 3-bet, we might come along. Very nice hand for flopping well or not well. So you flop well, it's a lot of potential. This is a good flop for us. Here with the big sizing to defend against the flush. Queen's over here, obviously going in. Especially against that raise. We're just hoping for a call. We get a call with King 7 and they hit the 3-outer. And then they hit the 7 as well, just to rub it in. At some point, we're going to have to get the stats of how many times we're in a situation where there's a 3-outer and they hit it. Because it seems to be a very disproportionate amount. Got $30, which is good. So we're even on Blast now. Borderline race here. Sometimes we race, sometimes we don't. The big shot is on a 5-minute break, so after this blast we'll have a quick break. Probably update my titles as well. Now we've been knocked out of just about everything. But we might jump back into the 22 if there's enough late reg left. Let's have a look how much is left. We'll jump back into it. About 25 minutes of late reg left. We'll take one more bullet. Oh, we've got to call this. We got diamonds. 7 would have been good for us, or a 5, or a 10. And overcards. It's a bad turn. It's a bit weird if he keeps betting, because he might continue with ace high. Or a pair, and then obviously a king is now beating all those pairs. There's the ace though, so we can't off the river. He's got the same as us. Well, there is a $5 Championships mystery bounty. Maybe we'll jump in that. A couple more tables in. Bit weird that he's... I think we have to go over the top. We're blocking aces. Got jacks. 6, 6, 6. Ace? No. Jack. And we're going to have to call this off. He's got the jack covered. And it's game over for that blast. I think that's down 10 on the blasts. But we've spun back into the 22. We've got a $5.50 micro rollers up. Which is a mystery bounty. We might jump into one more. We've got 3 minutes of break left, so we'll be back in 3 minutes. We're back. We've got 4 tournaments again now. This one we're all in. Straight off the bat. There we go. Don't tend me. There we go. So we've got this $22 mystery bounty we're back in. We've got the 880 big shot, which we're about 20 people from the money. We've got a $5 mystery bounty, which has about 17 minutes of late reg left. And we've got a rebuy add-on $2 PLO. These could be quite fun, actually. People get very short stacked towards the end of late reg and cram rebuys in. And a little bit of equity here. King's a good card for us because now, so let's say they have a king. More likely they have something like ace queen. Well, they could have queen 10, queen jack. So we're going to check. And we're hoping check and to take our equity as it is. They might go for a bluff here, but they've probably got jack. Or queen 10. Or ace 10, sorry. Just need to change my titles. Micro Roller Championships Day 2, gone. So we've got the big shot 880, we've got the $22 mystery bounty, we got a PLO 220, and we've got MB 550. Let's hope all of the bad luck is gone. Because we have run particularly bad so far. Knockout on the 22. Oh no, they got the river. On the big shot, pocket jacks. Hopefully we can take out a short stack with this. That's the ideal. There's one shorty. They would have a smaller pocket pairs than this, and we're flipping against other stuff, like all the ace-x that's higher than jack, so easy call. Flipping with ace-king, they hit the king. So we're going to be down 37 eggs. Unfortunate though. What can you do? This guy has launched in 19 bigs with absolute not good. AA software is still buggy as hell and not letting me Tag players. Obviously, we would have been reasonably happy to get that in against that GPP poker dude. 10 would be very good for us here. Come out and bet full pot. It has to be a 9. If they've got a big stack, and we've seen them play a lot of hands. Although we've only seen like a few hands, they've played quite a lot of them. It's another one to keep an eye out on. Gonna raise. I think these players are calling very wide at the moment. Seems quite soft. I think if we can get a fairly nutted hand, we should be able to get the doubles up fairly easily. We do not have a nutted hand. Just got knocked out of 22 again. Short stack got it in with second pair. They happen to have the top pair. We are back into it though. If I can get it to show the right table. There we go. Top pair here, we'll go for a check raise. That would be surprised if they check behind here. There's not really much for them to have. We still want to go for a check raise though, rather than a check call and try and induce more bluffing. Because there's a lot of bad cards for us, like jacks, kings, aces. For 15 into 27, I think they've faced the river. They had an overpair here, they would have shoved the turn. Because they wouldn't want the diamonds to come out. I think we have to put out a blocker bet more than anything. Fold to a re-raise. He's got an ace, so like can't catch a break today. Knockout on the 22. 7 deuce, that's not going to be our hand for shoving. Okay, see if we can scrape some chips back with Jack 10. We're probably going to need to chip up a little if we want to get to the money. We're about 11 people away from the money. Oh, come on, dude. $5.50, we're going to raise ace 10. 10 Jack went through. Not a bad flop. Not amazing, but we got a lot of outs. Should be able to take it, yeah. Monotone board very heavily favours our range. We only need a tiny bet. Big shot. Play slowing down a little bit as we're coming up to the bubble. Bit weak under the gun. 79. We're getting there. We're getting to the money. It's not what we want to see. Take a pot on the PLO. Nice chunky pot there. 22, we've got Kaiser Star AA Pro to our left now. Not the ideal position to be in. Oof. We would have liked to have shoved this, but like with the raise and then a re-raise, we're definitely not. Up on the 550 mystery bounty, we've flopped the 2 pair. The 5 hits. It's not a good card for us. We are blocking the diamonds. I think we're cool just in case they have a 10-7 or queen. Sorry, raise a little. Just in case they have a 10-7 or queen. But we are a little bit worried about the 5. No, good. 22. For an open shove of 13 under the gun, I think we fold. Too often, this is going to be an overpair. Up on the big, we're getting closer and closer to the bubble. 4 people need to be knocked out. Back to 22, we've improved to pocket 4s. We will be opening and shoving this. Late Reg ends in 45 seconds. Might even get another bullet if we don't win out. Depend on how quick these guys play. Come on, let's get the triple. No 6 ace or queen. Or 10 now. Ace on the river. Typical. Did manage to sneak in. A cheeky late reg. PLA, we got not much of anything here. The big shot. Still 4 people away. And 22, we've pulled back in and got jacks. Let's see if we can make it work here. Starting to get a bit of lag. Get a ship. Ace queen and the ace on the flop. And a queen. Of course, we can't hold. Well, as on track with this session, can't win any all-ins. Have a look at our stats. We're running about 80 big blinds under expected on Hold'em. He has been quite aggressive. Or at least playing a lot of hands. We got 6 and an ace, so I'm kind of hoping he's got a 6 and not an ace. But not a 9. Or pocket 9s, we don't want. Although 7-8's got a straight there. Which I didn't notice. Even if he's got 7-8, any 6-4 ace jack is going to give us a better hand. He's got the worst 6. Beautiful. And now we are a big boy stack on the PLO $2. On the tiny $2. 100 up top. We are numero uno. 6 minutes of late reg left. I think the rebuy period goes on a little bit after that, and then there's an add-on period. But we've only got 23,000. You'll find that becomes quite short stack very quickly in this. It's a very quick structure. Three away from the money on the big shot. This guy puts a small raise, we'll shove over the top. We get the walk, which is even better. 3 chips, no risk. We can't really do much with one of the worst hands. Pocket 5s. On the bubble. Get rid of them. An ICM play there. If there was an ICM involved, we could opt for Pocket 5s as one of our bluff shoves, as the lower of the pairs. This folds to us, we can open it and try and steal. This guy, with 6 blinds and a couple of people away, it's like, unless he's got aces or kings or queens or something like that, there's not much calling or raising he's going to be doing. So playing a little bit of pressure on the bubble. And the plan works. Maybe that's what we should start doing. Just play stills and don't try and get in. Don't try and win with big hands. Just meekly fold, and obviously that's not the way to play. But let's go. We've got a massive sack. We don't really need to get 2 out alone. We need to edit our title to take out the mystery bounty. Mystery bounty 22, which is now a goner. So there's 3 minutes of late reg on this $2 PLO. The other 2 are past late reg. This $5 mystery bounty. We are 3 minutes from the mystery bounty. 500 up top. $8 big shot. We are 2 from the money. We might even see a knockout here if we're lucky. We do. Fortunate there with ace jack. With a short stack, not much you can do. We're now hand for hand until we get another knockout. mystery bounty. That is 3 kings, but not a great kicker. You bet to defend against the clubs and to get all the pocket pairs to come along and maybe ace highs. What's still going on now? Ace 10. How much he got it in? I can't tag people. This guy got it in quite weak there with a reasonable size stack. Jack 7 turn with the king. And we're gonna have to call this. A lot of money in the pot. We've got a reasonable hand, not amazing. We'd prefer to have an ace or a pair in our hand. But I think we've got enough equity for getting priced in here, especially against, like, some of these hands are quite weak. I'm not sure if we got the side pot or not with a pair of 10s. Yeah. Oh, it lets me label this one. Look at that. Pocket 8. Pretty good for 26 blinds. We are about 25 people away from the money, and the mystery bounty is about to start. Hello. Get a cheap flop. Middle pair. We're gonna need some help on this one. I don't think we call off anymore. On the $8 big shot, we're in the money. Alright, we'll see if we can get a cheap-ish flop. 9-10 Jack Queen. Just need one more on there. This guy's got no name. Oh, or is his name just underscores? Bit odd. I don't think we're getting anything to fold there necessarily. We improved to top pair, which is good, but Ace King now gets her. I think we've got a call. Hope this guy was chasing or has a Jack X Ace Jack. Ace King and Aces. How did that not get raised and go in pre-flop? I do not know. And we're going to be all in with Jack 9 for what's essentially going to be a min cash. Or is a min cash? Hold against Jack 8. Up to 8 blinds. To round to 550. We have to let this go. This is like almost half of our stack. We're just raising to try and get some of these short stacks to come in. Ideally pick up some bounties. About 500 is looking quite juicy. $150 already gone. At one of the 50s. Doesn't really connect with either of us too much, just as Jack. Do have a club, which blocks Ace 9 of clubs, King 9 of clubs. I think I can continue here and take this down most of the time. Deuce 3 suited. Can we get the knockout with the Deuce 3? Meanwhile, hello. See if we can claw some more chips in. 9 places paid in this tournament. We've got 2 pair. We'll call this $6. We want to get this $6 in. Big stack does cool. We've now improved to a full house, which is nice. We're not worried about pocket jacks too much because we have a jack. Pocket sixes sometimes. Kind of hoping they got an overpair more than anything else. We will stack off here if we need to. Alright, fish is thrown. I just raised this because I thought it was in a mystery bounty with this dude. But wasn't paying attention. Up here, we've got a call and hope for a call and not a raise. Right, what are we calling? 20 odd into about 60. On the bubble as well. I think we gotta let it go. Ace 7. We say 7. I think this was a short stack, so that's fine, but this is weak. And it won't let me tag him because the software is naff. Oh, we're on the bubble, we've got 9s. I think this is a overshove. Got to be done. We're in good. We hold. And we are on the bubble. 180, this shouldn't take very long to go through the bubble. Probably just this hand. 57 of 60. King 5 suited. 4 blinds. And we're going. Try and spin back into this. Would you take it? Yeah, down on the PLO, we got 2 pair. Kind of hoping to improve to a full house, so we're beating the flushes. A 10 or a 2. Queen gives us straight. Don't really want to call off much more though. Still just 10s and 2s. Probably not going to cut it now. There's straights out there. The flush has been there. There's a flush. Pocket jacks. EC all in for 6 blinds. 7-6. Don't know if that was necessarily a call there, but it works for us. Mystery bounty, we've got top pair, and this dude's in. I mean, we'll happily get them both in if we need to. This guy will call off like 9-10, 9-8, maybe 6-8. So Jack Queen, only the Queen will beat us. Come on, where's that juicy 500? Show us some zeros. That's a min. A min cash. Or min bounty. Sad boys. But we now have an ace with a tiny little stack down here on the go. See if we can get another knockout. It didn't call. This is a sort of flop we can just tiny bet. Take it. They can only really call if they got club. Or ace 8, another good hand to have when there's a teeny tiny stack. On the PLO, we are at the end of the rebuy period. At this point, people can rebuy, they can do add-ons, you'll see everyone's stacks go up. So we'll be a little bit deeper than we were a minute ago, and then we race to last place. We've got the short stack all in. We kind of want an ace. We got an 8. Alright, we'll call you with an 8. There's an ace. Double knockout. Come on, one of these is going to be 500. We can't run this bad and then not run good on the bounties. That's a min bounty. Don't show me a 6. Just show me anything that's not a 6. I'll even take the 750. Just... Ooh, a 15. Okay, okay. It's not 500, but it's not min. So we're now up to $24 in Bounties 1. $5 current payout, so about $30 total. So far, first place is a good few hundred. Short stacks all in. And the 8 king. This hits our range better than it hits their range. But we are vulnerable to overpairs. They bet really aggressively as well, which suggests an overpair defend against the spades. I'll let them have it. Hello, we've done the add-on. This is it. There's no more rebuys, no more add-ons. We're just racing. The first place. Ooh, 2 aces isn't good. We have to fold this. Let's go. We're gonna run into ace way too often. On the big shot, we are shipping over the top. Going after that fold equity. With 47 and 49, we need to make something happen to get back into this. All we've made happen is some lag, apparently. Look at this guy tried to bluff us one blind on the river. We had a pair of eights. Ace, ace, 10, deuce. And we do have hearts, but they're not good hearts. We're definitely raising though. Want to like pick off all the little desperate short stacks in this PLO. Try and chip up. We will get to the like final 2 tables reasonably quickly, just because there's so many short stacks. Average stack is 13,000. Look at that flop. We block the club, the big club. We got a deuce, which blocks some of the other stuff. Unfortunately, 4-5's got there, but this guy's got 5 blinds. We're putting him in. We hold. Goodbye, Peter. We are 3rd of 28. Still. Up here with flat this limper, trying to target this dude, but it's not the way. Not too bad of a flop for us. We can have a little bet here. A lot of the times we're just going to take this. Oof, the lag is real. The software is not happy. King, queen for 16 blinds. It's almost tempted to shove this with the sitting out dude. But people get weird when someone's sitting out on the blind. Okay, we lose to ace jack. We beat a lot of other stuff. We're going to be shipping Ace King we beat, Ace Queen we beat, Ace 10 we beat, King Jack we beat. There's too many hands we beat to not ship there. That they were cool with. Slowly getting back into this. Respectable 23 blinds. Enough for a cheeky cut-off raise. Oh, not cut-off, a hijack raise. What's that calls? I kind of would expect them to blast hold there. Unfortunately for them, we got the straight draw. I don't think we need to bet much to get this done. They just ship over the top. If we was the other way around, if we had Queen King and Jack 10 was on the board, so we had overcards and the straight draw, I think we call, but for just the straight draw, we hold. Let's see if we would hit it. Nope. Oh, this lag is seriously annoying. Hello. Jack. 9, 7 with the double suit Jack, so we're gonna have to call. We've got enough equity. And there we go, that's why we call. We can probably take this with a teeny tiny bet. We do improve with a 3, a 7, ace obviously. We're blocking. Importantly here, the ace blocks them from having ace X. So a lot of the times they fold because they don't have ace high, like a King Jack or something. I think we bet. I think we check. This. I think too often this might be an overpair or the 5 or the 6. We've got showdown equity with a 4, so. We go, we take it. The problem with betting there is I don't think we get anything worse to call. And we don't really get anything better to fold either, so we're kind of in limbo. We leave. Hoping this short stack survives still a couple of hands so that we could get small blind versus big blind or something like that. Or he shoves when we're big blind and everyone else folds. Going for a cheap flop in the PLO. Got a pair of queens. Straight potential backdoor flush, but 9 is not good. We could already be drawing dead. I see the full house. We're still hanging on in the big shot, which is a championships event. And the $5 mystery bounty is also a championships event. So there's still a chance for us to take down a championship. Ace is getting it done. Nice to see. When I got it in with aces, they lose to queens apparently. Not the stack we want to defend 2 all-ins with. The hand, sorry, not the stack. And that's luckily not a knockout, so that's good. Still 500 in play, but the 2 150s are gone. And on the big, we are going to be shipping shippity dip. And there we go. Let's hope we don't lose to ace queen again. Get fold. Pocket threes. You know what? We're doing it. We're going to go for an isolation, but we don't really mind. We get fold equity against this 24 big blind stack. If they call, like, we've got them covered by a lot, and a lot of time we'll flip. So going for the double knockout if we can. I just need to hold a flip. Holding so far. Nope. Hit the river. We lose the flip for less than a blind. But it could have been a 500 bounty, so... Queen King? We'll probably isolate. PLO, we got all the street potential here. We get 2 callers for that race here, which I'm kind of surprised with. And then they check to us. And I'm hoping a small bet can take this, and we'll just pick up the 27. Down here, we win this. And we do it! We pick up the 27! We lose to Jack 5, but we don't really care because we got a big pot. Interesting spot in the big. Ooh, another heart was not what we wanted to see. Out of there. And 5-minute break is here. Taking stock. We're clinging on the big. We're still a short stack. We're chunking through though. Like, there was 72 places of paper, now on to 44, so we can still get back into it if we can. History bounty 550, we're up to 4 of 109. Still 500 in play. We're not doing too badly on this. We've got 24 in bounties, and in the PLO we're first to 19. And trying to grind that to a final table and hopefully a first place for 100. And we'll be back in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Zilled in the chat. Had a lot of fun watching the UKPL stream and Zilled on the final table yesterday. Or was it yesterday? The day before? Yesterday. Where are we at? On the PLO, 667, King suited. We get a limper. I think we'll flat. A lot of people are going to be just coming along with a limp. If they get a cheap flop. It's not a great flop for us. That's a big stack. We might be able to just bully it though. I'll play this as looped. Here we go, pocket threes. We'll happily raise this up. No short stack calls. This guy's deep enough to set mine against, so that's good. Get out of the way. What playlist do we want? We get out of the way here. Bit too gappy. First 15, we can just cruise to that. think you'll whether it is if you do a live event. Yeah, probably. They're kind of annoying because if I look up or down too much, they fall off. King Queen suited. We're gonna have to ship it. Wait for the double up. 8-7. What, 88.7 big blinds. See a knockout? No, we don't see the. Oh, we do see the knockout. Hello, Cash for Kingers. How's everyone doing? No crap, not that guy. He's always trouble. On the PLO, we got some fives. It's not very good. But this guy's a tiny stack, so we might be able to take it with a blind. Look at this big stack bullet and throw in massive chips in the middle. Okay, he doesn't fold. Thank you for the raid, Cash for King. So for the Cash for King is in, firstly, hit that follow button because we're trying to get to 50. We need 10 more followers. If you came here expecting to see the day 2 of the main championships, we had a really bad run. Started there with, I think, about 70 bigs. Got slowly grinded down to 30, then got Ace King in against Ace Queen, and they hit the Queen, of course. Don't really want to get re-raised here, so we'll let this go. On the 550, we have top pair. We're going to lead. Just a little lead. We don't have the best kicker. Hopefully we can check this down. We'll call a small bet. Jacks might go for a small bet here. Can't imagine we're going to hit too many diamonds. This guy could have weaker aces as well. But he could also have stronger. We're not calling the raise. That's most likely a straight or diamonds. Right, we're looking for another playlist. I've been saying that for like 5 minutes, but I keep getting distracted. What is this in the big? We've got a cool one big blind with top pair. That solves kicker problems. I think we're gonna chop this dude, yeah. Chop with everyone. Chops all around. There you go. This is a bit of a weird mix of stuff in this playlist by the looks of it. Look at this cheeky little still. Laggy little still. It goes through. Hello. Ace King 9. We're first to 15, but this is for a quarter of our stack, so we'll let this go. Mystery Bounty 550. I think we check here. See if we can peel something better. We got the diamond backdoor, so we'll come along. And with that, we'll be folding. Your Lego head's multiplying. The other one's a ghost from Pac-Man. It's turned into a dead head shelf though. We'll have a cheeky little still here. We need to start being a bit more aggressive on this PLO. We're coming up to the bubble. We don't want to be that aggressive and call that off, but we are coming up to the bubble. 15, 9 places paid. Where are we at? We've got in the Mystery Bounty Fair 50, there are 22. We're 22, sorry. 87 left. I think the top bounty's still in play. And we're going to raise this to try and target some of these smaller stacks and try and get that top bounty. In the A80 Big Shot, we're still just clinging on since 72 people left. We've managed to get up to the 29. Oh, here we go. We're going to have to call this. We just hope that this dude's not going to re-raise, but we're going to have to call this with the flush draw and the overcard. For the bounce. He does raise. Do we think we can get him to fold if we shove is the question. I think we can. Which then would make this definitely worth it. It does call. Ah, we don't have the diamond. It's game over for the 550. Let's see what the bounties were. We won $30 on that. Would we have hit the 500? That's a min bounty. That's what we like to see. What was ours? Ours was 25. Another min. But that's it for the 550. PLO, we're going for the all-in with Ace, King, Jack, 10 with clubs live. That's not good when you see the 0. Run into aces with a 6-7. Jacks. 5 blinds left. On the bubble. And we've got another big hand. This is too strong of a hand to fold on the bubble. We are going for one of the top spots rather than a min cash. Not sure what min cash is actually. Min cash is $12. We're going for top 3 would be happy with. Whilst this is going on, we're shoving the 880. This could be the end. This could be the end of the stream. Oh, we don't want to see a 24 blind overshove. We get the folds on the PLO, which is good. Queens, we need an ace. We're going to need some help. Out of the 880 and 29. Considering we've been short stacked since 72, that's not too bad. We take $21 in that. And down to our last table, just the PLO. Ace Queen 9-3, we have clubs live. Do that. Let's get the other table up so we can watch. The shortest stack on the other table is 3.2 blinds. I've also got 3.5 blind and a 4.5 blind. 10-10 ace. We're on a bubble. I think we can take this if we raise. We're blocking aces, which is what we want. Well, let's see that fold. There it is. And 10-5-4. We're not calling a raise. We're up to third. Got the other table ready in case there's any action on there as well. So we're trying to just get to that bubble now. 2 knockouts is what we need. We do see a short stack all in and at risk at the other table. Well, the ace on the flop though. A heart will get him out. Heart or a queen, or he survives. Other guy's down to 2.5 blinds. Back to our table. See if we can get a steal in. It is starting to get tight on our table on this bubble, which is good for us. Is one of the biggest stacks. Biggest stacks with 7 or 8 blinds. We do hit top set. Gonna see if we can get him in. That's it. We are. No, we're not down to a final table. I just got the pop-up you usually get when you have 2 tables open and then you go to a final table, but seems like it was preemptive. Alright, dude, we don't want to tangle with a bigger stack. I think the play here is to flat. Two pair. We want to try and get this guy all in and knock him out. We're betting 2 just to give us a bit of leeway if this guy shoves over the top. Because when we're on the stone bubble, we're not really looking to get it in with 2 pair. The guy could easily have 2 pair and a flush draw. We never got 3 pair. Why can't 3 pair be a thing? Hoping to get the check down and just see our equity. We take it. That might put us in first, actually. Almost. Ace 10 King Jack. He had a good hand, just we had all the pairs. Queen King 4-4. The bid confirmed it. It's quite aggressive. This guy's not messing around. Where's the other table? Oh, that dude's on our table. Knockout on the other table. We are in the money. And one more till the final table. We blocked the straight. We've also got the straight draw ourselves. We got an overpair. We got top pair. We got so much equity. Take that one. And we're down to final table. Yeah, crushing the Omaha recently. Ace King 10. That's not a good flop for ace king. Do we just go for a cheeky one blind fire and bully it? I think we do. Unless they've got a 5, an overpair, or the straight draw. A lot of times we can pick this up here. We're blocking the straight. We're going to have to call 0.6, aren't we? We hit the ace. He was chasing the straight. But we got the overcards. To 21 blinds. All in on a call. We're down to 5. If we take this down, that'll make up for our horrific run in the main to some degree. Although, like, from the last few days, it seems like I should just play Omaha. Hold'em's where it's at. Ace, 10, 9, 6. We get a limp. We'll call a limp. We don't mind. Haven't updated my titles. Let's do that whilst we're here. Big Shot is dead. Mystery Bounty 550. We've just got the PLO left. We don't connect. Someone's got to have a piece of us. Needley, I like your cards on out. Thank you very much. I made all the layout after sitting for way too long fiddling on Procreate. The cards, the four color deck, and obviously the filled colored cards rather than the white with the thingies. I find this works better, especially if you're playing on multiple sites. Just the variations in some of the white background cards like are enough to kind of throw you. So is it 888 or is it one of the others where you don't get a 4-color deck unless it's the like color-filled cards? I'm just gonna check this all the way down. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a pair in his hand. No, he's got ace high. Donkey's Throne. Jack, 9-7. We're gonna keep blasting. Like, we want to put pressure on these guys. Get the call. We get 3 of a kind. We're also blocking the straight draws to some extent. We don't want to let them draw to the straight draws though, because obviously there's plenty of cards out there that are bad for us. Don't forget to follow and help me reach 50 followers. Good job, Nightbot. You're redeeming yourself from the last message that looks absolutely horrific. Let's see a knockout. Nope. But 0.1 of a blind. We're essentially down to 4. Oh, look at that. Ace, ace, king, 10. Stonking hand. And the all-in for 0 blinds. If you run D&D, the big man of the campaign has to be a throwing altar on a river. Oh no! I just lost to the straight. They're one big blind. Or less than one big blind. He's making a comeback. King 6 ace king. Another great hand for like 5 ways. We've got the overpair. We're happy to keep blasting. We got the backdoor hearts. What have I done to these titles? Like, they're way off center. There we go. Well, that's a little bit better. There's no straight available. This could be a throw of a kind. It could just be a straight bluff, to be honest. I think we have to call with the overpair. It might just be ace queen. It's probably a 2 pair, but we have to call in case it is the bluff. Throw of a kind. Down to 7 and 4-4. 36. Now we need to tighten up and try and get those ladders. Kind of surprised he didn't raise the flop with a 3 of a kind on the last hand. There's a lot of value for us picking up the blinds. For 6 blinds, Jack 9 queen is quite strong. We don't want to be calling all in with it though. It's looking like we might come up short. Ah! Brycon Mav. He's got it in. This might be a ladder. A 2 blind ladder. Go on, 51%. Let's see that go up. 70%. Ah, went the wrong way. Almost a 2 blind ladder. Okay, now we're just gonna have to cool off. We're not in a position where other people might get knocked out. And we've got aces. Look at that. Perfect timing. Lulu, thank you for the follow. I say, as we're potentially about to get knocked out of this final table, the aces do not hold. That's it. We're game over. 4th out of 50 for $36 on the rebuy add-on. It's been a bit of a bad session, but oh well. We will be back at some point, probably later in the week. To the other Stream On guys in the chat, good luck for tomorrow. I think at this point, whoever wins it, I think we're going to be pretty pumped for him. And that will be the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in and ping me a message about D&D if we want to make that happen. That sounds quite fun.